You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit.
Oh my god.
Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Boy. These modern women are truly losing it. Gentlemen, if you committed to holding the line, give yourself a thunderous applause. Yes, these modern women in real time are absolutely losing it because they are not getting their number one currency, which is what? Attention. Oh yeah. And thank you, social media, for allowing these women to constantly vent, to constantly put it out to the public. So, once again, I ask the single question. Who is really experiencing a loneliness epidemic? It is not men. Why? Because the environment changed and men adapted to the change. Me Too, Time's Up, everything that women use to weaponize against men, we found a way to adapt to it. So yeah, a lot of women are out in the cold. Now I want to talk about this article that's going around social media that was published on the 20th of July. Why single men aren't approaching women in person anymore. Quote unquote, I'm so sick of this. Ladies, we do not care. We don't. You have so thoroughly poisoned the American dating pool that men who can leave are doing so in droves. And the men that can't leave or don't want to leave are just saying, you know what? I'll go ahead and sit this out. Or I will go ahead and get myself an AI companion dog. Yeah, ladies, all options that men have are on the table. And guess what? You are no longer able to shame these men back into a bad deal. In today's digital dating world, where single people would often rather meet a potential suitor online, one of the main complaints, particularly from women, is that people rarely approach someone they're interested in person anymore. Let's go ahead and clean up that last line and say what they really meant to say. It is that men that they want don't approach them anymore. There you go. That's all this ever has been about, ladies. It's never been about the bottom 80% of men who are invisible to you. It's only the top men that you want to approach you that are saying, nope, I have way more options. A North Carolina model who said she hasn't been on a date in almost a year. Yeah, a date, but we all know she's been getting her back blown out. But perish the thought of a man actually taking me on a proper date. She blames her good looks for intimidating men and preventing them from striking up a conversation with her. Hey, North Carolina model, whatever you want to say that helps you sleep better at night. Men are not intimidated by you. We've constantly said this over and over and over again. However, the thing is, you women simply don't care about what we men have to say. So guess what? Men did the best thing that they could do. Voted with their damn feet. Quote unquote, it's difficult being this hot, the single woman told Jam Press. Men think I'm too beautiful to date or worry that I'll turn them down. Wow. Talk about a complete and total narcissist. See, now this is a true narcissist. Unlike how women weaponize the word basically against any man that won't agree with them and go along with their nonsense. Other women explained in this Reddit thread, they blame women, they don't blame women. They'll never blame themselves, even though they are the blame. But of course, they're blaming men for not knowing how to appropriately approach women out in the wild. Once again, totally glossing over the fact that men have said, yes, me too, time's up, and the weaponization of the false allegations are reasons why we do not approach you women nowadays. Quote unquote, I think they, men, can approach women for non-sexual conversation. Somehow these fools refuse to recognize that we are humans with whole lives that we could talk about without going straight to how to insert body parts is attractive. If they can't have a respectful conversation, then please do not approach. Once again, the mental bias of women that has been programmed into them to believe that all men want is a romp in the hay. That's all we think about all day long. No, that's not the case, ladies. For a lot of you, you are the furthest thing from what we are thinking about. Another opinionated comment in the same thread said, quote unquote, the men who care about not making women uncomfortable don't talk to us anymore because they think hello is enough to upset us. Ding, 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 ding. No shit, Sherlock. The men who don't care if we're uncomfortable don't care. They still approach. The wrong men stopped talking to us. You see, I'm going to go into an old term that Obsidian used to say when it came to black women and how they are essentially sexual marketplace socialists. Yeah. See, what these women thought they were going to do is they thought they were going to use the system against the bottom, 20 to 90% of men to keep them away while they were young, hot, tight, and supple. However, they thought that by doing that they were going to have access to all of the top prime men. However, things did not work out the way that they thought that they were going to work out. Oh, no. They went too damn far. A recent video of a woman dressed for a night out openly sharing her frustrations, hoping an eligible guy would chat her up, made its way to X. The clip has gone viral and caused quite a stir online. And of course, they have that video as part of this article so you can see it. And I find it absolutely hilarious. I do. That woman is literally in real time showing just how desperate the modern woman has become for even the slightest bit of attention. And once again, gentlemen, if you're holding the line, give yourself thunderous applause. It's hard to decipher what exactly she is saying in the video, but it sounds like a man better pay attention to me tonight. Wrong attitude, lady. Wrong. No man better do a damn thing for you. It's so fucking simple. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. She said in the video, yeah, once again, that bad attitude, that foul mouth of yours is going to be a huge turnoff to the vast majority of men. You know, let's go back to an old phrase. Better to be seen and not heard. A lot of women can be absolutely beautiful, but once they start talking, it's like, oh man, yep, that just made my penis go soft. Yep, I don't want a woman like that. This gave plenty of people an opportunity to chime in with their controversial thoughts on the subject. Quote unquote, men are not scared. They're numb. Approaching women in the past was a sacred expression of courage, humor, risk, and play. Now it's suspect. One tweet read in response to this woman's declaration. The media has manipulated everyone into perceiving a man approaching a woman in public as taboo. Another person wrote, trying to explain why men are no longer going up to women in public to buy them a drink or get their name. Quote unquote, they're cowards, quipped someone else, clearly blaming men. Quote unquote, they would just call us creeps, read another tweet in response. Yeah, ladies, yeah. That's the end of the article. However, you women know exactly why men are not approaching, but once again, you simply do not care about men's concerns. We men know all it takes is for you to get a wild hair up your ass, then you can say, oh my God, harassment, and then boom, absolutely destroy a man's life with no repercussion on your end. Hey, I said this before, and I'm going to say it here. I made a video about this. The Japanese are onto something. You guys know I did that video, the gender war in Japan has gone hot. It has gone physical. Those men over there have decided, you know what? I'd rather take a charge of public fighting than a charge of harassment. 15 days versus up to 6 years. Yeah. What am I talking about? The quote unquote samurai duel. Yeah, if a man accidentally touched her, she can say, oh, he harassed me. And guess what? His life is destroyed. So what do Japanese men opt to do? Oh, you think I touched you? Well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and punch you in the face, because a fist fight is less of a punishment than a false allegation. Now, I've always said to myself, if a woman were to ever falsely accuse me, yeah, she going offline. I'd rather go down for something that I did do than something that I didn't do. And I stand by that until the day that I stop breathing, till the day that I no longer walk this earth. But yeah, ladies, you have so destroyed the dating pool that men are deciding, yep, it ain't worth it. I'm not that guy. And even if I am that guy, guess what? There's always a chance for you to say regret. Look no further than Shannon Sharp, who had to settle with an OF model for $15 million. $15 million? Shit. $15 million? Oh, I'm pretty sure he could have offered just $1 million to get rid of her. But, just saying. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Read the article. Let me know what you guys think. And to you women out there who thought that no matter what you did, no matter how bad you treated men, your poon, your axe wound was going to be the one thing that men still could not say no to, you better understand this, and you better understand this crystally damn clear. The power that you thought that your cooch, your axe wound, your poom was still going to carry, that has gone out for a lot of you. And once again, feminism, which we all know is nothing more than socially acceptable misandry, and the idea that, once again, no matter what you did to men, our lust was going to keep us chasing you, that is going out right along with it. Because yes, ladies, it is not men who are experiencing a loneliness epidemic. It is you. Even though now you have some women trying to say, oh, it's a loser epidemic. Once again, ladies, call us everything but a child of God, but guess what? We do not care. We don't. You created this environment, you got to fix it. Yeah. And guess what? You're not going to do it. So, oh well, suffer. It is what it is. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am